Hey guys, Michael from EAK Crew Productions, and today I wanted to show you the Hero Atlantean build that I'm using. It's very close to, damn, I can't remember his name. Sorry, if I remember your name, I'll put you in the description. The deck built pretty much like his, but he didn't run the aliases, and I can understand why he didn't run them, because the deck is so water themed and everything. But I just love Alias and Gemini Spark and the ability that there was already a Stratos in the deck, and it just creates even more destructive power. And then I don't have to run trap, so if I want to go, Royal Decrees or whatever next game, I can. So it's kind of cool, and it allows me to not have to run MSTs, even though MST could probably be added to the deck. But let me just tell you how the deck runs. So anyways, you've got these four guys right here, and what they do is when they're discarded, this one, when he's discarded for the effect of a water monster's effect, he pops one face-up card, and this one, when he's discarded, he pops one set card. So what you do is you use this guy right here, and you use his ability to discard one card so that he can attack directly. And by doing that, you get to trigger one of these guys, and then of course he gets to attack directly, and after he attacks directly, he destroys a set card. So you're potentially blowing up two cards with that guy, who is searchable with, Stratos, and of course the two emergency calls in the graveyard. And what's really cool about it is that, so they're going to start warning him. So 2,000 life points just to get rid of him. And I mean, I can see why, because they don't want to get two cards popped. I mean, you just pop the warning anyways, but, great plays. And then he's Miracle Fusion fodder. He's water. And then you have a bunch of other waters in the deck, the ones you discard and things like that, which will allow you to go into Ab Zero. So you'll be able to wipe their field with Ab Zero. You'll be able to wipe two cards with him, or you're able to summon the Breeze Dragon, bring back this guy, or not this guy. Who is it? It's one of them. It's one of these guys here. And you can just go into some really, really dumb plays. I mean, I don't know. The deck is just really, really fun. And Gores is totally live in the deck. The Treeborn is live. I mean, I don't really use it that much, but it's one of those water cards that you can ditch for him. So that's really great. This card's pretty live just because you're discarding a lot. Sangin helps you get to your draw cards. Aliases for the Gem Spark and the fact that they're beater. 3 Deep Sea Diva because you go boom, and then you can special summon out either one of these guys. And you can do the play where you go boom, special summon this one, attack, direct, which will allow you to special summon this guy, and then you can go Gungnir. And Gungnir is pretty dope because you can discard up to 2 cards to the graveyard to target the same number of cards your opponent controls and destroy them. So you can destroy 2 cards. But then if you're discarding like one of each of these, you're destroying 2 cards that they control. And then you're also destroying 1 face up and 1 face down card. So 4 cards. So that makes Gungnir crazy crack. And the recycle power is crazy because you have salvage in the deck. So you're only running 2 Ice Edge and a total of 4 of these guys, but with salvage times 3, it's so much more than that. You're constantly bringing them back. You can pick them up as much as you want, pretty much. Like, oh man, I've just abused Ice Edge. Miracle Fusion, pretty self-explanatory. You're going into these guys. I mean, you can also go into this guy because there's Darks. Then there's also the Stratos, so you can go into this guy. And then the aliases that I added, which will allow you to go into Shining. Who doesn't want to go into Shining? That's pretty cool. Another way to get this guy back in your hand, because you remove him in an alias or something like that. Shining gets destroyed. Now you got him in your hand again. Good wholesome fun. Good wholesome fun. So, that's all good. Then you have, of course, the E-Calls to search out, which is great. Reinforcement, because it's that 3rd searcher card. Well, really 4th, because Stratos is a searcher too. 3 staples. That Pot of Aris, because there's amazing cycling in this deck. And you get to draw 2. That's a +1, bro. That's a +1. 2 duality. You do special summon, but not all the time, man. Like, you really don't need to, because that play's not a special summon play, that play's not a special summon play. I mean, you can just set a Sang in, I don't know, bro. You can get ready to Gores, or you have the 3 Alias plays. I mean, come on, man. And then, of course, you have 3 Spark, because the card's amazing. And then you have these guys. We don't need. We already kind of went into those, but the Canister for the boom boom 5-star. The Gungnir play, of course. The Black Rose. What is Black Rose in here for? I know there's something you can do with this guy. I think Black Rose is supposed to be Iron Chain. So so just replace him with Iron Chain. Because I'm pretty sure it's monster with 500 or less. So you can pick up this guy right here. Yeah. So it's Iron Chain Dragon. Sorry. Black Rose is in there for some reason. I mean, I guess you could go to Black Rose, though, if you have this guy coming back constantly, too. So, you make the space for a Black Rose and an Iron Chain, go ahead. Black Rose is a phenomenal card. It's really amazing. Gachi, because you can go summon special and then go into a Gachi for a safe turn play. You need to buy time. Leviar, obviously, with the Tor guy plays. These guys for the 4-stars. I mean, you have them in your deck. You blah. Zenmaines, because he's one of the most busted 3s. And then Excalibur, because I like doing 4K. Even though I think 2,200 is really cool. But Excalibur gets you over the monster. So that's my deck. Hope you guys like it. And I'm glad that I could give you guys content that you enjoy watching. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later. It's Michael. Please subscribe.